guys, it's Rachel and this is Ladle by Ladle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to jump on a trend that's kind of been done, but I haven't done it, so it's new for me. And that is recreating people's Instagram photos. When I recovered from my eating disorder, you know, sometimes Instagram would be hard because I was intentionally gaining all this weight and looking at women who were super thin fitness models, like effortlessly in the bikini, could wear whatever they wanted. But then I discovered that there was a side of Instagram that was a space for women with bigger bodies who were also wearing whatever they wanted and rocking bikinis and being confident in a way that wasn't performative, at least not that I thought, but that was genuine, and showing me that even though I was intentionally gaining a lot of weight, I was gonna be okay and I was still gonna be valuable and beautiful and wonderful and sexy. I'm sorry, this is so distracting for you. This is the happiest cat in the world. There's a lot of people in the body positive movement that I look up to and that I have been following on Instagram for years. He's like posing like a model right now. Are we seeing this? One of those women, I can't with you, hi. One of those women is Iskra Lawrence. Iskra is a British model. She is the face of the Airy campaign. She is the brand ambassador for the National Eating Disorder Association. And she is just this unbelievably sexy, like thick-thighed, like, goddess, honestly. I discovered Iskra in 2015 on Instagram. And she kind of like was the first woman that I saw that made me realize that being a bigger weight was gonna be okay. That I was still gonna be sexy and amazing and beautiful and valuable and worthy at a bigger weight. Let's just jump into it. So I decided to recreate 3 of her photos. Take it away. Hello, okay. So the first photo that I'm going to try and recreate is this one. I picked that photo because when I saw it, I was like, okay, very sexy, very Iskra. But then also, I have a very similar looking bodysuit and I have a white couch. So I thought that I could realistically pull that off. I keep all my lingerie in a little basket. I don't know why you would need to know that. I actually have no idea where I got this and I've had it forever. But look at that, very similar. Then the next part is the setting. So this is my white couch, obviously. Hi. Everything in the photograph is white, including like the blankets and the pillows. Well, here's my only white pillow. It's my regular pillow without the pillowcase. The latest blanket I actually own is this pink one. I have this like weird Disney pillow. Okay, I think we're good to go. That was so uncomfortable. I am obsessed with how this one came out. I anticipated this to be kind of my least favorite out of all of them, and I think it's become my most favorite. I cannot believe how sexy I look, and by the way, I just want to make this totally clear. I edited the photos only like the filters and the colors to match the filters and the colors of hers as close as I possibly could. I did not retouch my body, I did not retouch my face. There was no retouching. The only editing that happened in these photos is the filters. Okay, just want to make that clear. So that was the first one, and here's the next one. So the next photo that I have chosen to recreate is this one. I chose this next photo because, well, a couple reasons. I mostly chose photos that I was pretty sure I could confidently recreate with what I already owned clothing-wise. So I have this same kind of closet, wood paneling that she's posing in front of, and I have this white crop top, and I don't have like those exact underwear that she's wearing, but I have like an airy, like greenish blue thong, so it's kind of the same thing. Honestly, like if I was wearing a bathing suit, no one would think this was like even remotely scandalous, or like maybe they would, but not in the same way. Like bathing suits are a lot more socially acceptable than wearing underwear, and I think that's kind of weird because I have bathing suits that are a lot more revealing than what I'm about to be wearing. So I'm gonna turn the ring light way up because she's got like a ton of exposure on her. See, hers are blue, mine are green, but they're both airy. I feel extremely confident in this like outfit. Okay, I messed up a couple things in taking this photo, which I realized when I tried to filter it to look like the original photo. So here is mine and here is hers. First things first, I put the wrong fist forward, so I had to flip the image. Also, I took it in pure daylight and her photo was clearly taken at night with a flash, and I tried so hard to like emulate that effect. As you can see, like there's like this weird spotlight on me. I spent a little while trying to figure it out, and maybe someone who's good at Photoshop would know how to do that. I'm like beginner to intermediate at best in Photoshop, so that just like wasn't me. But in general, like I think I rocked the pose, the outfit. Obviously the location looks pretty dang good, and like I think I look great, and honestly that's all that matters. I'm pretty sure I did this close enough, so I'm actually, in the end, I'm pretty happy with how this one came out too. And finally, last but not least, I saved the one that I was absolutely most excited for last. So before I say too much, take it away, me. Okay, I just got back from the grocery store for the last picture that I'm going to recreate, and that picture is this one. This picture to me is so iconic, Iskra. Like, I remember I saw this picture and it like spoke to me on so many levels. Yes, I love potato chips, and that is the base level of what this photo spoke to me on. But also just like, she is a professional model who has had a lot of success as like being curvy and plus size, and this is kind of just like her fuck you to people who probably told her for a long time in the industry that she shouldn't eat and she shouldn't eat junk food. And I just love that as someone who, ooh, I stepped on something. As someone who frequently eats a lot of junk food. I have to change because she is wearing a different kind of like bra top for this. Oh, also she's on a white background, and none of my floors are white. The floors in my apartment are like a brown hardwood. So I thought briefly about doing it on the hardwood, but I also have this like fuzzy pink rug in this room, and the pink is really light pink. So I was like, this is closer to white than the wood floors. So I'm gonna do it on this fluffy pink rug. I think we got it. Oh my god, you guys. So this one was really hard because I don't have the like equipment to hang my camera like directly above me to take like a shot from above, so it was kind of at an angle, and I'm also using a lens that didn't quite get far back enough. So her picture is like really from much farther away and from like a higher angle than mine. But here is her picture. Here is mine. Yeah. I mean, I'm obsessed with the concept. I always have been. I just like, I love the idea of this photo shoot that she did. And I also love that I now have tons of potato chips to get through. I've already had a couple bags. Even though my picture didn't come out like super close, I mean, it kind of looks good. I think the concept is there. It's just that I didn't have the equipment to get it perfect. Hopefully maybe one day I can redo this in a situation where I can get it perfect or something very similar. I think for me, I would be surrounded by Oreos. All in all, this is the last one, and I'm super happy with how all three of them turned out. Like, for being able to do this on my own, by myself, in my house, with things that I already own. The only stuff I bought for this photo shoot was all the potato chips. That was me recreating 3 of my favorite iconic photos from Iskra Lawrence, one of my favorite plus size models in the industry. I understand that I am on this weird borderline between like a straight size and a plus size woman. I'm a size 10. I definitely, though, I feel like I identify really heavily with the body positive movement, having suffered from an eating disorder and gained back a ton of weight, and learning to accept and love my curves and love my body at this size, which is something that I used to think I could never do, I think earns me a spot in the body positive movement. And it's why I'm really just blown away and in total awe of so many of the role models in this community. I would love to do this again. So if you have any ideas, I have a couple, but if you have any ideas for whose Instagram I should recreate next, let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hey, what's up? Hi. If you're new here, you should totally subscribe. Why? I make videos. I mean, and they're pretty good. Definitely check them out and hit subscribe if you're into it. Or even if you're not and you're just like feeling like, why am I still rambling about this?